then you're not going to be motivated. Questions about that? Go ahead, Anel. What was it? Right, so it's expectancy, instrumentality, and valence. Those are the three components of expectancy theory that relates to our level of motivation. Expectancy, instrumentality, and valence. Go ahead, Deshaun.
You said instrumentality is performance equals what?
Rewards. Expectancy means effort results in performance. So just imagine if there was no expectancy. That's very demotivating. Imagine how frustrating that is. That you're working hard, but you're not getting results. That's kind of like in core art, right? You go on a field trip, you go to the Museum of Art. What happened? You think that you're achieving performance, you're working really hard, and you still don't get an A. So there's got to be, the employees have got to believe that their effort, that is, it's directly proportional to performance. That if they work really hard, that they'll achieve the results. They'll achieve good performance. Like in this class, perfect example of expectancy theory. If you make an effort, which means basically, right, you study for the exam, then you're going to get a good grade on the exam. And that good grade is going to result in a reward, which is that you're going to get an A in the class. In some classes, it doesn't matter, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Some classes, it doesn't matter how hard you study, how much effort you put into it. There's just no way that you're going to get an A. It's arbitrary. Right? That there's no relationship between effort and performance.
I disagree.
What was that? You disagree?
Yeah.
You don't have any courses like that?
Definitely.
You think in every course, no matter how hard you try, you're going to get an A if you just study hard?
Every single course I ever taken.
Really? It's just based on effort. So there's nothing random about it. Yeah, Sarah?
I agree that I can work so hard and then not get an A. That isn't enough.
So you go in there, you take a multiple guess exam. Who knows, right? But hopefully that's not the case in every class. And certainly the individual plays a role. I tell students always the first day of class, I said, this class, you can get an A. This is what you need to do to get an A in this class. And some students come up to me at the end of class and they say, I appreciate that, what you said, you know, that little pep talk that you gave us. What do I need to do to just get a C? I'm serious. You can't make this up. I've said, what am I doing here? What am I doing here at midnight coaching these students? They just want to get a C. They're okay with a C. But this is a class I'm telling them that there's expectancy, right? That your effort will result in performance, and that performance will result in you getting a good grade. Some of them say they're okay with just getting a C. So that's an overview of management.